Well, hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Finland Mennonite Church. It's time for another Midweek Musing, this time where we slow down and remind ourselves of one truth from the previous week's sermon and the scriptures we were in. Well, I have a question for you this morning to remind you of something that I want you to carry with you for the rest of the week. How do you pronounce the word that's spelled O-N? Right? It's a very small two-letter word, simple word that's used all the time in the English language. How do you pronounce it? Take a moment right now and pronounce the word O-N. Right? Like, hey, put this on the counter. Right? So there you go. That's how I pronounce it. It's more of an on. Some people maybe pronounce it on. And there's various ways to do it, probably depending on where you grew up and the kind of dialect that you have. Now you may be wondering, why are you asking me how I pronounce O-N? Well, the reason is, as we talk about hope, it really had me thinking that I can really focus a lot of my time and energy on what I hope for. I hope for this kind of an outcome. I hope that this day goes the certain way that I want it. I hope I get this job. I hope my team wins. I hope, and it's very event-based and what I'm really wanting to happen. But after listening to Colin's sermon and where he went, he really challenged that notion to say there's a better question, a bigger question, a more important question that we all can be asking each and every day. Not what am I hoping for, but what am I hoping on? Or what am I hoping on? Right? What are you hoping on? See, when we hit moments of hopelessness, I believe that one of the reasons we do that is because what we're hoping on isn't big enough to respond to the stress that we're currently experiencing. And so we experience hopelessness because the foundation that we were building on, that we were putting our hope in and on, is crumbling because it's not strong enough. It's not grand enough. It's not great enough to sustain the stress and the trials and the things that we are experiencing. Right? And that had me thinking of that hymn, a popular hymn, a great hymn. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. So friends, as you think about how you pronounce the word O-N, if it's on or a variation of some sort, as you think about that, as you hear yourself say that word throughout the week, let that be a reminder and a check for you to say, what am I hoping on today? Who am I hoping on today? Because anything less than Jesus, anything less than the infinite God, who is also desires to be totally intimate in each and every one of our lives, anything less than putting our hope on him will eventually stress and crumble and fall apart. And we'll experience that hopelessness. But my word, my reminder every time we hear this word on is that we can set our hope on something that is eternal, that is greater than anything we can ever face in this life. It's even greater than death, right? Because Jesus conquered death. He conquered sin. So let's place our hope on him as we go this week, as we go for the rest of our lives. And when we find ourselves putting our hope on something else, we turn back to Jesus. We say, let me take that hope, Lord, and put it on you. So finish this week out. Take a look at that in your own life. What are you hoping on? Right? Not so much what we hope for. Yeah, you're still going to have those things. I'm still going to have those things. But who am I hoping on? And let's hope on the triune God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and experience the joy and the trust and the just overwhelming sense of peace that happens when our hope is built on him and nothing less. Have a blessed rest of your week.